And racing favourite Dirt the Jet comes out running along there with another Pearl. Out wide on the track is another Cruise. They break away. Timely Reminder gets to fourth. Back on the inside, Must Desire. Plenty to do. Further back, Feisty Fortuna. Another Penny and Smash You at the tail. On the corner though, and Dirt the Jet gets away. Coming after it, Timely Reminder. Dirt the Jet and Timely Reminder. Then we go to another Pearl. Must Desire running on okay for fourth in front of another Cruise. They broke away then on the last three. They were another Penny, Smash You and Feisty Fortune, the one at the tail. G220's good money. And after he was one of the first away, Dirt the Jerk always going to win at that price. Jumped out pretty well along there with another Pearl. The other favourite, Must Desire, second favourite, stood there and missed it. And it did well, I think, to get into, was it fourth spot? Set and ready. Racing, sprinting out, Monaco, Denver 2, run to the lead over Sarah's Domain. May last hunts the rails. Air Express getting handy along the inside. Back on the race into Pagani. Power Express is well back today. Off the track, Winnie Willow, and last of all, Bizarro. Air Express gets to the lead there from May last up the straight, and Air Express in. Beats May last, third in Monaco, Denver. And along the inside, the next to finish would have been Sarah's Domain. Back in the race on crossing, we would have had Winnie Willow. Power Express didn't jump today, and it was curtains for it. Back in the race, Bizarro, and back there also would have been Monaco Denver if I didn't call it earlier. Good money in the end, $4.90. Showed tremendous track sense, didn't it, Air Express? Wasn't the best out, but look at it hunt that rail. No one else wanted it, and you'll get $4.90 at tote close. So I guess we didn't have long to talk it in. We got it in from $5.90 to $4.90 at least. Air Express will get away and score. May last a good effort for second. Monaco Denver and will hold that third spot. The action in the 3 and the 5, you would think, ready. Racing, Mystic Action comes out running along there with Zara Moon, who pushes paint, and now kicking forward General Action. Oh, one over there, and very early in the race to lose one, and that was Gold Star Poe. It's out of business. Around the first bend they go. Mystic Action in front, round the outside. Pukiko Bolt going a big race. Right up there too, General Action, followed 3 or 4 back by Gold Star Coco. Then we go back to No Luck, tailed off Zara Moon, and even further back the faller, Gold Star Poe. On the corner and getting right away here is Pukiko Bolt from General Action. Mystic Action's fallen in a hole, and up they come. Pukiko Bolt gets home. Pukiko Bolt beats General Action. Gold Star Coco running on a bit. Then came the next on crossing would have been No Luck. Further back, Mystic Action dropped right out of the race. Back to Zara Moon, and Gold Star Poe came to grief before the winning post, which we don't often see, but picked itself up and charged home after them. Well, Pukiko Bolt. This'll turn a few around. $18.20 and $6.90. Round comes the bunny, set for the fourth. And they're racing, even dispatch, one of the first to show out, Bruiser Bale centre field, hunting the rails, memory lapse. Round the outside is All About Echo to the first bend, trying to get handy. They were followed through in the race, then the next now by Thrilling 100 gets past Gold Star Junior. Further back, Subterfuge, Corborn Kenny, last of all, Rio DJ. Across the top they come, and still in front, Bruiser Bale. All About Echo sits second and sits pretty. Followed back then by Memory Lapse, 2 or 3 back, Gold Star Junior, Thrilling 100. Behind those, Corborn Kenny, up they come, keeps kicking Bruiser Bale. Bruiser Bale's going to beat All About Echo. They were followed in then third by Memory Lapse, followed across the line then by Gold Star Junior, then Corborn Kenny. They arrive at intervals. Further back, Subterfuge, Thrilling Hunt, and Rio DJ at the tail. Well, Bruiser Bale hasn't jumped first since Adam was a cowboy, and he decided he'd run to the front today and to pick up win 4 at start 42. 7 the black, ready. Racing even dispatch first to Shovo, Lamaki Willow trying to get around them too is No Bro, and right up there too Battleship round the outside, Millie's Boy. Hunting the rails is another Liz just on the drift to touch Big Ben. Further back Lamaki Willow, Mitchell Dean, and last of all in the turn is Business Boss. Up they come, No Bro trying to push Pain, another Liz, No Bro, and again No Bro beats another Liz. Battleship will be the third. Then we go back in the race into Mitchell Dean. And on the inside, Millie's Boy. Lamaki Willow didn't jump really today. Further back, Big Ben and Business Boss. Last. No Bro, $6.90, $1.90. And Damien will be happy. And Damien, son of Tracy Connor. And Damien doing a lot of the work around the kennel. This is his one. And No Bro, she was one of the first out. Racing, sprinting out Umangarama to run to the lead. Going with it now is Ringerding, trying to push along the rails is Nettie Saguna. Then we go back in the race to Ringles, who tops the check. Then Fancy Kiwi, lots of beersies. Well out of the race too is Token Ray on the turn. And it's Umanga back in winning form today. Umangarama second across Nettie Sagoon. Third in Wrinkles in front of Ringerding. They were followed out wide on the track. Then we would have had Fancy Kiwi, Token Ray, two at the tail. Lots of beersies and Gold Star Mario. Back in winning form, the Masters got him right, Umangarama, and that'll take out the 6th on the program. $3.80 it's paid. You're back to Nettie Sagoon again late to your peril. Watch the 8 get off the boxes and away it goes, and once it crossed, there was trouble in behind. Ready to go. Race, and he comes out outrunning Shadow Apache, trying to get under the race too. Maddie Hooking on the inside, Miss Softy. Trying to get around them too is Shanebeau. Further back in the race, Homebush Flight. Another Fortunes off the track, two at the tail. Homebush Errol, Homebush Riley on the corner, and Shadow Apache's away and gone. Shadow Apache will defeat, it's tight second and third. Between the reserves, Maddie Hookie and also Chambo was storming home, and right up there too was another Fortune. Then we go back in the race, Homebush Flight. Further back there on crossing would have been Homebush Errol and Homebush Riley back there also. Gee, it got tight for the minors. Shadow Apache will win it. 5 for 5. He just lost him coming out of the box. He's just only... was he 29.5 kilos, and he was being monstered by a couple on his inside, but look at him push Paint now. Set and ready. And race, and he stood there and missed it. Willis back with Opawa Diesel, who did the same. First out, Gold Viper. Opawa Stella pushes up on the inside. Into the first bend they go. Out wider is Hello Blondie. Then came Stitch Up. Opawa Diesel starting to get really handy. Willis is about 3 lengths away. Further back in the race, Opawa Stella. Last of all, Dream Academy. Across the top they come. Gold Viper leads Hello Blondie. Round the outside, Opawa Diesel, and Willis comes with it too. Back in the race, Lagoon Bell. Stitch Up. Further back in the race, Opawa Stella, and also Dream Academy. Up they come. Willis over the top. He'll get there the fave. Willis beats Hello Blondie. Opawa Diesel to third. Then we go back to Stitch Up, Lagoon Bell. Further back in the race, Gold Viper, Dream Academy, and Opawa Stella. The last one to grab a taste of the bunny. Willis will get there. Gee, there was heart in the mouth stuff most of the way. He was about 7 or 8 lengths off them at the sprint traps. But he's been able to get around them. Opawa Diesel looked dangerous too when he got around them as well, but he just wanted to go back to the rails, and Willis kept on with the job. All set to run. Favourite the 3. Let's see how he jumps. Racing. He was out okay, Can't Catch Tim, but Opawa Stretch is going to hit him off earlier. Can't Catch Tim boots up the rails round the outside. No Mayhem, Thrilling Marty's handy. Back to the inside is Opawa Rocky, two at the tail. Corborn Witch and no attempt. Into the back they roll. Opawa Stretch led. No Mayhem chases after it is. Can't Catch Tim about to get around the outside of Good Enough. 3 or 4 back Opawa Rocky. Further back Thrilling Marty. Corborn Witch and last of all is No Attempt on the corner. In front Opawa Stretch. No Mayhem comes out after it and Can't Catch Tim down the outside, flying. Opawa Stretch holds. Opawa Stretch beats Can't Catch Tim, who was in front about 2 strides past the line. Then we go to No Mayhem. Followed back in the race on crossing by Corborn Witch, Opawa Rocky. Further back in the field, No Attempt, and Thrilling Marty dropped out to be last. Opawa Stretch will hold. And knock off the favourite who took all day to get there again. Can't Catch Tim. I tell you what, if it was 550, you would have won. And racing, sprinting out to the leaders. Botany Blake being headed off though by Homebush Chopper around the outside. Poking up in between greyhounds now is Robbie to the first bender. Right up there too is Trust Issues. Round the outside is Bale. Botany Kevin goes back to the rails too at the tail. Elephant Gun. Last of all, No Mention. Down the back they go. In front is still Homebush Chopper. Holmes opens them up 2 or 3. Round the outside is Robbie. Then came Botany Blake, followed back then by Izzy Bale. Elephant Gun runs on. Back in the race also, No Mention. Up they come. Homebush Chopper keeps sticking the old boys in. Homebush Chopper the cup. Botany Blake, then we go Robbie. Wider out on the track, Elephant Gun close up 3rd and 4th. They were followed back in the race then by Izzy Bale. Back in the race, No Mention. Trust Issues not today. Botany Kevin back at the tail, the roughie and the old boys in. Chopper, Homebush Chopper. He'll hold them all out. Well, hasn't fired for at least his last 6 or 7, downgraded to C4. He's been doing a bit of sprinting. And they're off sprinting to the leaders. Homebush Page coming forward out wide on the track is Business Affair. Bumpers trying to get around them too. Right up there too is Plagiarism. Just on the drift of shade, Homebush Page. Wheelchair Norm gets through on the inside. Well back is Sumi on Homebush Rocky and the one at the tail. Onesie on the corner though, and Business Affair sizzles away. Business Affair wins easy. 6 lengths to the good on Plagiarism. Wheelchair Norm will be 3rd, then came Bump. Out wider on the track then would have been Sumi on. Further back in the race then was Onesie, Homebush Rocky, and Homebush Page, the one at the tail. Oh, we got another one home here at 5s. Punters can't complain today. 5.90. Business Affair. And unreal money really for a greyhound that's been racing as good as what it has. And a Business Affair, one of the first away from out wide. Homebush Page jumped, then got on the drift. Bump tried to get around them, but when you're a stride slow, you cop all sorts, and he copped another one today. Plagiarism got handy, so too did Wheelchair Norm, but Business Affair off and gone. And wish they were all as easy as that when they pay 6s and you tip them on top. Action should be come from out wide. Ready? Racing, sprinting out to the leaders, a bound coming out with it too. Mickey T and trying to hunt the rail. Sandy Claus, she could be dangerous from there. Out wide on the track is Eccles trying to get around them. Then came Whitey's gone off. Sandy Claus copped the check. Back to the tail with Corborn Butsy. Last of all, another cold on the corner. Mickey T's in front. Chasing it down is Eccles. Mickey T will beat Eccles. 3rd across Sprinkles. Then came a bound. We got the first 4 to get out. Back in the race then to Sandy Claus. Further back also Corborn Butsy. Whitey's gone. And another colt back at the tail. Well, it was an 8-7 finish after all that. And we'll chuck the first 4 as a goodbye present, shall we? It'll be 8-7, 3 and 6 in the last. The 8 will get it. Mickey T for Ray Adcock. Didn't get the cup, but he's picked up a couple of handy races on the program.